Hello student. So let us start our discussion. In previous tutorial, we have discussed the interface design or the concept of interface, and we have also discussed what is memory map IO and what is isolated IO. So after differentiating them, let us start our discussion what is asynchronous data transfer. So the type of data transfer where there won't be any common clock. Okay, so there are two type of data transfer, synchronous and asynchronous. So in case of synchronous data transfer, the clock between sender and receiver will be shared, while in case of asynchronous data transfer, there won't be any clock. Okay, but there will be a different mechanism. So in case of asynchronous data transfer, there won't be any clock. Now, if we try to implement asynchronous data transfer, then we are having to approach STROBE and handshaking. So, first of all, let us discuss STROBE. What is STROBE? So, STROBE will be a type of asynchronous data transfer. Well, along with the data, we will send one signal, okay, to let or to inform the receiver that data is being received. So here, as you can see, this is source unit and this is destination unit. So source will send data to destination via data bus. Okay, so there will be data bus and then there will be a strobe. So strobe will inform destination that now data can be received. So there are two type of data transfer. The first one is source initiated and second one is destination initiated. So in first case, data transfer will be initiated by source, while in second case, data transfer will be initiated by destination. So let us just try to understand that how it is working. So in source initiated data transfer, okay, first source will put data into the database. Okay, so data will be placed into database. So these are the timing diagram just for your understanding. Here you can see first data, valid data will be placed into the database. After putting data, then sender will send strobe or signal to receiver. Okay, so after putting data into database, sender will inform destination that data is being placed or data is placed on database. Now destination can read the data from the database. So once the strobe signal is sent to destination, okay, then destination will start reading the data from the database. So the data will be valid into the database till the value of strobe is 1. Okay, so value of this strobe means data will be valid till strobe signal is high. Okay, so after some time source will assume that data is received by destination unit, so it will disable the strobe, and after disabling the strobe it will keep some data, it will keep data on database for some time. Okay, assuming that destination may not have received all the data, so for some amount of time, for example here you can see in the figure, for this duration data will be kept on the database, and during that time destination will read. After that source will remove the data from the database. Okay, now in source initiated data transfer, data will be valid till the value of strobe is 1. Okay, so after value of strobe becomes 0 for certain time or for certain duration, that data will be valid, then onwards that data will be invalid. Here what is the problem? Here source does not have any idea that destination has properly read the data or not. So let's see how destination initiated asynchronous data transfer or strobe will take place. Here data transfer was started by, or it was initiated by source. Here it will be initiated by destination. So first of all, destination will send strobe to, means receiver will send strobe to transmitter. Okay, so it will inform transmitter that now you can send the data. So after receiving the strobe signal, here you can see, so after receiving strobe signal, after some time source will place data on data bus. Okay, so once the data is received by the destination unit, okay, means data is transferred from bus to the destination unit, okay, then destination will disable the strobe. Okay, so RX means receiver will disable strobe. Now what will happen in this case? So once the destination will disable the strobe, after some time source will also remove data from the data bus. Okay, so this is how source initiated and destination initiated strobe mechanism will work. Okay, here what can be the problem? Here problem can be like that, in source initiated data, let's say destination will never have any idea that or source will never determine whether the strobe is received by destination or not. Okay, so that can be the problem. Okay, and if let's say source is having very high speed, then it will transfer the data with high speed, and it will disable the strobe, assuming that data is read by the destination. Okay, but it may be possible that due to slow processing speed at destination side, all the data from the data bus is may not be retrieved. Okay, so this can be problem in source initiated. Destination initiated, we may not have any idea that whether source has properly received strobe or not. Okay, because destination will assume that after sending strobe, after some time destination will start reading data from the bus. It may be possible that the data may be previously generated data or previously put data on the data bus. So new data may not be received by the destination unit. So this is how destination initiated strobe will work. Here there is a common you can say downside for source initiated as well as destination initiated asynchronous data transfer using strobe, and that is acknowledgement mechanism. Okay, so here we do not have any acknowledgement from the destination, and here we do not have any acknowledgement from the source unit. Okay, so if we try to add the acknowledgement, then it will become the handshaking. So our next topic is asynchronous data transfer using handshaking. Okay, and there we will see that how acknowledgement will be helpful while performing the data transfer operation. So in this tutorial we will keep up to this. More we will discuss in next tutorial. Thank you.